Hey everybody! I just found a really simple solution to fix a noisy skylight in a cold and drafty bathroom, and I wanted to show you how I did it. This skylight is a really industrial skylight from the 1950s. It's single-pane tempered glass on a metal base. And during the winter, it's cold and drafty. It's also pretty noisy. It picks up the noise from the street in front of my building, and it also brings in noise from the street that's one block behind me. As you can see in this photo, there's some wood trim that's just above the ceiling, and it goes all around the inside of the skylight. It actually was the perfect base to insert a plexiglass panel. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but I decided to buy a sheet of semi-opaque plexiglass at Tap Plastics and buy it large enough to lie down on the inside of this trim. So this plexiglass seals off the cold air and the noise that comes in from the skylight just above it. The material that I chose is a 1/4-inch acrylic, and it's called P95 matte finish, and it's clear, but it's actually semi-opaque. I paid about $135 for a sheet that's about 36 by 36 inches. So then I brought it home and I peeled off the wrapping paper, and basically I just slipped it over the wood trim. I didn't need to do anything else. And here's how it looks now. It looks pretty intentional. So here's an example of how much noise you could hear through the skylight before I put the plexiglass in. If you've watched other Soundproofist videos, you've seen that there's a lot of noisy construction work going on near my apartment building almost year-round, 6 days a week. There's almost always a street construction project, and there's always developers tearing up the buildings nearby. You might be dealing with the same situation in your neighborhood. So I'm always dealing with noise. Lately, there's been a project right across the street with a machine that makes a really loud blasting noise. Here's what it sounds like by the front window, and here's what it sounded like in the bathroom before I added the sound barrier to the skylight. Standing by the front window, it was about 63 decibels with the window shut and 71 decibels with the window open a little bit. In the bathroom, it was about 55 decibels. After adding the plexiglass to the bottom of the skylight, I recorded the noise again, and the maximum was about 45 decibels, so a 10 decibel drop. This is with the same blasting machine again. Since it's been running every day, it was pretty easy to reproduce the same acoustic environment, unfortunately. So not many people do YouTube videos inside their bathroom, but I just wanted you to hear how quiet this bathroom is now that I've put plexiglass into the skylight. And what that means is I'm not hearing city noise anymore through the skylight. Not even at nighttime. I don't hear cars, I don't hear sirens, motorcycles. It's really quiet. And not only that, it's warm. Used to be freezing cold at nighttime in here. Not anymore. I'm super glad I did this. Thanks for watching. And for more information about noise and acoustics, visit soundproofist.com.